Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for episode 2 of my Shrewsbury Town career on FM16. I'm hoping it's going to be a really good episode, providing we beat Millwall. But just to go over our pre-season, the intra-squad friendly against the under-21s ended in a 1-1 draw. Then we played Braintree at home. We beat them 2-0. It was a decent result there. Then we were away against Dorchester and we just about snatched a 2-1 win. We did well in the possession department. I was happy about that. But once Mike Craig scored the first goal, I was like, oh no, this is going to be one of those pre-season friendlies which is just going to go from bad to worse. We picked up quite a few yellow cards, but thankfully Barnett got us back on level terms in the 68th minute. And then, loanee from Crystal Palace, I have managed to get him on loan just like real life. Sully Kaikai managed to get the winner in that game. Not a bad performance overall. Could have been slightly better. The first half was dire. But, you know, we showed great signs of resiliency to turn the game around completely on its head and come away with a win. Up next, what a challenge this was against Olympiacos at the Greenhouse. They fielded the likes of Cambiasso, Pardo, Hernani, Grimaldi was in the lineup as well. This is a team that could be playing Champions League football this season. And once again, we showed great fighting spirit to get back in this game. They did take the lead. Then we drew level. Certainly an entertaining game for the fans. It was from a set piece. It was Kaikai that got the ball moving on the break. There was Cole to his right, Akprak Pro on his left. Great shape from the team overall. And it was great vision in the end from Cole to actually find the run of Akprak Pro to loop the ball over the two towering centre halves. I will just show you this in 3D. Let's have a look at the match engine, because they have made a few tweaks to it as well this year. But it was a fantastic goal. Well produced from Shrewsbury Town. I certainly want to be seeing more moments like this in the save. But what a finish in the end from Akprak Pro, and he just walks off like a boss for his celebration. I'll just slow it down a bit because I think that was a bit too fast. So you can see Cole there. No wasting time to cross the ball in, picking out that run, and Akprak Pro just takes it in his stride. Superb stuff. And then Hernani went and got the winner, which was a bit disappointing. Up next, we were staying at the Greenhouse and we played Kidderminster. Bit of a rivalry this one, and it ended in a draw. And then our final pre-season ended on a high. It was away against Chester. Again, bit of a rivalry there, and we thrashed them 3-0 with James Colo getting on the score sheet. It was great to see because he didn't have the best of pre-seasons in front of goal. Let's just put it that way. It was Kaikai with the assist, who he's showing great signs of what's to come for this save, for this first season. I can certainly see him cementing his position in the first team with more performances like that. Anyway, up next is our first game in League One. It's at the Greenhouse Meadow against Millwall. What a game this is going to be. Oh, it's feeling real now. PAYTON to make managerial debut. It's going to be my first competitive game in charge of Shrewsbury Town at home against Millwall. Can we get our first 3 points under our belt? If we can, that's going to set us up nicely for the rest of the season. I'm feeling confident as well heading into this one because we had a decent pre-season. You've seen the results and the stats here and there. We only slipped up once or twice, mainly that game against Olympiacos. Good to see Wezo back in full training, but he's not going to be match fit for this one against Millwall. So I'll have to find a replacement. Available first team players. Okay, competition expectations review. Haven't I already been sent that? We've already gone through that, I'm sure. Anyway, let's keep moving on. So here is the lineup of today's Sky Bet League 1 fixtures. All kicking off at 3 o'clock here on the 8th of August 2015. We do have Millwall at the Greenhouse. They've got 3 players out injured. I think we haven't got that many players out injured. I'm going to have to change our subs, get rid of this. I hate to see, because we've gone through pre-season, Tyrone Barnett's going to start this game after having a sensational pre-season, scoring I think 5 goals in total, 4 goals. Did so well. I just want to get rid of this, remove these players from the position, because obviously there isn't 12 subs allowed in the Sky Bet League. So we'll just do this. Okay. Yeah, obviously there's 7. So Colo, you can go there. Liam Lawrence can start instead of Scott Vernon, who had a decent game against Chester. Let's bring in Granderson. Maybe Junior Brown. I'm thinking Junior Brown maybe can start out on the left instead of Akpro, and we could probably drop Akpa to the bench instead of Scott Vernon. Definitely going to have Kai on the... Shall I start Kai? No, I'll leave him on the bench. Leave him on the bench for now. Well, actually, Junior Brown... His match sharpness, Junior Brown, it's not the best. So we'll go with Kai. I want players to be fresh as possible for our first game. We want to get off to a good start. We want to get those 3 points, right? So Kai can start. Show them what you got. Darren McKnight in central midfield. Could probably go with Ian Black, but I think he'd make a bit more of an impact if he came off the bench. And instructions. Playing out wide. I think everything's looking good there with instructions. Again, I could probably tweak that as we go on and see how he set out against Millwall. Dominic Smith can play it right back, but for now I'll have Patson in there. Dom Smith was... he had a good pre-season. Such a young age as well, showing great potential. Stay structured. Could probably switch that to fluid as well. Now, my backroom... Oh, no, they've deleted it. It's gone. Because they did give me some advice on what to play against Millwall. I think they said play on a counter-attack, but we're at home. We want to be attacking them. Want to stay structured. Let's see how this goes for us then. Our first game in the Sky Bet League 1 after being promoted. Millwall, they got relegated as well from the Championship, didn't they, last season? So... they're going to want to be looking to get off to a good start as well to try and get back in the Championship. And they are being considered favourites for this one, 6-4. Okay, so there's their lineup, going for a basic 4-4-2. Gregory, Morrison up front, Martin out on the left, Edwards on the right, Williams in central midfield. Just want to make sure we've got all our T's crossed and our I's dotted. Or is that the other way around? I's dotted and T's crossed. And that should... be about it for the oppositional instructions. Maybe just tight marking on Steve Morrison as well. They're two forwards. Need to be keeping them quiet today. I'm just hoping as well that we don't pick up as many yellow cards as we did over pre-season. It's absolutely reckless. We did pick up 1 or 2 red cards as well. Hopefully that's not going to be the case today. I mean, we're here to put the whole league on notice. To let them know what we're all about. What we want to accomplish this season. So here we go then. Come on, Shrewsbury. Come on, Town. Let's get those first 3 points of the season. We can do this. Question is, are Millwall going to be deflated after last season's failings of getting relegated from the Championship, or are they going to be fired up to get back in the Championship? Either one could work in our favour. Well, especially if they're deflated, we could get a good win here today. Seem to be taking control then with just 15 minutes gone. It's good to see. No highlights at the moment. Let's try and encourage our players. Gregory. Oh no, look at the space. Williams is in. And he's just allowed free passage there to have a go on goal, and he's hit the crossbar, thankfully. Oh man, we need to be clamping down on that. Martin Atkinson, the referee today as well, I suppose. He doesn't have any Premier League duties to do at the moment because League 1 always kicks off a bit earlier, doesn't it? With how many teams and how many games are to be played in a season there. Morrison offside again. I'm liking this extra feature of having Prozone involved with all the stats. I'll probably involve some of the sidebars a bit later on in the season, but for our first game we'll just leave it as it is for now. Coming up to half time then, still 0-0. I think we've had a pretty good grasp on the game with possession. We're doing well in the midfield and also our final third. But we've had a few worrying moments as well from Millwall. They've been threatening for that first goal, the opening goal. Keep going out there, you can still win. I'm happy with your performance, which I am. It's been decent even though we haven't seen many highlights. Barnett, unfortunately, has a rating of 6.3. I could bring on Collins or Akpa, but I'm going to leave it as it is now. I don't want to make any knee-jerk reactions at half-time. Let's see what Barnett can do in the second half. Always like to make my subs around about the 60th. Oh, we're not going to see anything now. Lawrence is robbed, losing the ball too easily there. We've got 2 players on yellows already. Darren McKnight and Agogo. They seem to be our only players that are, you know, ruthless, that will get stuck in with the challenge. Just can't afford to have any of those sent off, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. Still 0-0 then. Getting ready to make my changes then. Right, let's have a look then. So, Barnett's coming off. He hasn't improved that much. And I'm thinking Agogo. Yeah, we'll take off Agogo, as his average rating not looking as good as Darren McKnight. And because McKnight, because he's younger, he's going to have that extra flair within him, more so than Agogo himself. Actually, being at such a young age as well, inexperienced, could get a second yellow if he's not careful. So we'll see how it goes. Probably should have thought about that before actually making the decision, but it is what it is now. Gonna have to roll with it and just hope that he doesn't get sent off, that he doesn't lunge into any more challenges. Here comes Pout, building up nicely now. Millwall, it's not what I want to see. Come on, Lawrence, you got to get to that, Lawrence. Come on, you needed to. Oh no, I knew this was gonna happen. No, no, no. Please just give him an extra warning. Oh, he's off. He's off. We're down to 10 men. I knew that was going to happen. It was either going to be Agogo or Darren McKnight. So we'll drop Lawrence to central mid. Could probably put Kai up front, but no, I want to have 4 at the back, 4 in midfield, and we'll just roll with Colo up front. We'll switch to counter now as well. Staying structured. So players are not getting involved with too many phases of the game. Smart Beavers on a yellow. Just 20 minutes remain then. Still 0-0. I think I'd take a solid point for our first game. Tell the players to concentrate. Oh, Lawrence has picked up a knock. This is not good. Okay, well, we've got one more option then. One more sub. We could put Kai in central midfield. Switching to an advanced playmaker in attack. It's not his best position, not his best role either. But because we're down to 10 men, because we've got that disadvantage now, we're going to have to roll with it. I mean, we're doing well possession-wise, you know. You can see the bar at the bottom of the screen there. And here come Millwall. Cummings! Oh, straight at Luella. That's a good stop there from him. Keeping us in this one. He's going to whip this in. That's dangerous. Brown just hoofing it forwards. Removing the danger. But it's back into the penalty area. Oh, no. Oh, we've left the back door wide open for Millwall to get the first goal. Oh, what a shame. Let's go overload. Highly structured. We've got 9 minutes to go. Let's skip that. I don't want to see the replay. It's a cheap goal. A cheap goal. It's simple tapping. Should not be conceding those. Try and push up the field a bit. I know we're down to 10 men. Shoot on sight. Come on, Town. Get an equaliser before that final whistle. As I said, I'll take a strong point on our first game. Who else has just picked up an injury? No, it's Steve Morrison. 4 minutes added on. Can we do something in those 4 minutes? Luke Whaler hoofed upfield. It's found Black. Brown. Down the left. Straight through the middle for Collins. Doesn't find him. Oh dear. Millwall. Oh, good. Interception there by Sadler. Cole, use that vision, which you had. Oh, Collins. You could get on that. Oh, he should have kept running. Should have kept running with the ball. He was onside. Could have had an equaliser by now. And that's going to be it. I don't see us mounting another attack here against Millwall. Unless maybe no. Oh my word. Okay, well, we've dropped 3 points on the opening day of the new season here in League One. Bit disappointing, as I thought we had a real firm grip on this game. Tell the players not to look back and worry about the result. It's only one game. We just have to make sure we bounce back in our next fixture, which is away against Bradford. But we do have a fixture in midweek. Look at the stats there. We only have 4 shots, 1 on target, 53% of the ball over 90 minutes. Could have been better, that, for Shrewsbury. Millwall, it was just that lack of concentration at the back, which we left the back door wide open for them to just tap that in. And there are the final results. Doncaster winning 2-1 against Bury there. So yeah, not the best start that I wanted, really. And now Liam Lawrence is out for 8 to 10 days with a stubbed toe. Let's send him to the physio for that. Brown makes his Shrewsbury Town debut. Yeah, although it wasn't the best of performances, and I will issue a warning to McKnight. He needs to learn from that mistake, because if he wants to be in the first team, he can't be getting sent off on the opening day of a new season. No way. I'm liking the new layout for the review of the weekend's action in League One. Chesterfield winning 4-1 against Barnsley. What a result for them. I'm liking all these little stats at the top. 2.6 average goals per match. Got Chris Hurd as the player of the day. What's this? Harris Payton wouldn't send a team out to hurt opposition. Yeah, he wouldn't deliberately send a team out to inflict injury or to play dirty. We are abrasive, but that's how they want to play, so good luck to them. And I suppose I'm going to be asked for a reaction from that. McKnight has accepted his warning. Good. That's what I expect to see. Wouldn't like to think that he would not accept it. And here we go, David Mather with a question. What has your reaction been to some of the criticism levelled at Shrewsbury's perceived extreme physicality and unnecessarily aggressive attitude? Wow. It's water for ducks back. No, I think it's ridiculous. We're not that type of side at all. It was unfortunate that someone picked up an injury, but these things happen in football sometimes. It isn't reflective of the type of football we want to play here at Shrewsbury. Awesome. Well, up next on Tuesday, we've got a Capital One Cup fixture against Hull City. Guys, I hope you join me for that episode. It's going to be huge. Can we get through to the second round? What a result that would be. Anyway, guys, that's it then from me. Thanks for watching.